Hello everyone, Ember here, and welcome back to a new video. In this one, I'm very excited to be taking a look at Gyarados, because for those of you who don't know, Gyarados was one of my favorite decks in the Sun and Moon era. It was so much fun, and this card is very similar. It's not quite the same, but it is kind of like a spiritual successor in a way. So this Misty's Gyarados has the attack Splashing Panic, which says discard the top 7 cards of your deck, and this attack does 70 damage for each Misty's Pokemon that you discarded in this way. And that is basically the only attack this deck is playing. Now, you can actually use Starmie's attack, like that's absolutely fine in some situations, just because your opponent in the early game typically might have some like single price Pokemon that you might want to KO, and they might just leave in the active spot while they, set up their board and everything. So you might have to actually like go in there with Starmie and take a prize card or something. But it's not critical if you don't do that as well, by the way. But it's just like a nice option to have as well as an alternate attacker. But again, we're kind of just relying on Gyarados. Now we do have one way of like kind of guaranteeing some Pokemon, and that's actually through Misty's Psyduck. So Psyduck has the ability Fluster Leap, which says once in your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you get to discard the bottom card of your deck. So it's not bad enough that we're discarding 7 every time we attack. We are effectively discarding 8 if we want to use Psyduck, but it does move itself to the top of your deck. So you can actually like stack multiple Psyducks and basically guarantee a whole bunch of damage. So if you were to stack, say, 3 of these guys on top of your deck, you would guarantee 210 damage. Now, this is not something I've been able to do every single turn, but it is nice to have in the deck for sure. And it just means that, like typically, Gyarados will often discard Psyduck anyway out the deck, and then you'll have to like find them again and rebench them. And it's not something you can chain consistently, but you play enough Pokemon anyway. Like 20 Pokemon's a lot, so like you are going to be hitting those numbers when you need them, really. So the deck is also playing 8 basic energy, well 7 water, and the A spec of choice is Legacy Energy, just to reduce the price card your opponent's taken. So we're effectively playing the 7 price card game. And Magikarp only having 30 HP is absolutely pathetic, and it just means if you blow on it, it's just going to get KO'd. So like we need to kind of play the 7 price game. As for the trainers, nothing too crazy, except the fact that we play 4 copies of Hassel, which is not a supporter that you see every day, and also 4 copies of Sacred Ash. Like this deck has to run 4 copies of Sacred Ash. It's the best item card in this deck by a long way, and probably one of just the better cards in general. So yeah, Rescue Stretcher and, well, Night Stretcher and Rescue Rod, Super Rod I should say, won't like give you much protection against just decking yourself out. Like you need Sacred Ash, not just for like damage output, but for also decking yourself out. I do also play a few other things though, like I play Lana's Aid and Super Rod just to get back energy as well, because you'll end up discarding a lot of energy. And I also play things like Energy Search. Like you can't really play Earthen Vessel because like every card is too important in this deck really. And there's also like the risk that you just end up, like you get 2 energy out the deck. You don't need 2 energy out the deck, like you just need 1 to attack really. So Energy Search works out quite nicely. Also got 1 copy of Academy at Night, which can be quite nice if you just want to stack an extra Pokemon, but again, not like absolutely critical. And like, to be honest, you could like cut the stadiums. It's just nice to have Artazon so you can get like Psyduck out and stuff and chain Magikarps. But really, that's kind of the deck. Let me know what you think down below. Yeah, Gyarados has been a bit of a menace to play. He can be very fun, very risky. Sometimes it will all go horribly wrong, and it's hilarious when it does. But it can be very fun. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. It's been Ember Power. And yeah, thank you for watching. Okay, that's good. Okay, I feel a bit more confident about using Hassel then. Oh, it's tricky. Yeah, we'll do Hassel. Get a bunch of stuff. Okay, that's good. And I guess Lana's Aid. Yeah, this seems correct. So we want to use Sacred Ash. Get back a bunch of stuff. So we need to actually get some carbs back. That's kind of important. Probably just the whole carb line, actually. Another Gyarados, as well as a Psyduck. We are technically getting Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it this way. How many Starmie? Okay, we've got 2 in there. That's fine. Because we, at the very least, need some stuff off this. So we don't have a ton of Pokemon anyway. There's a chance we whiff, actually. Oh, this is really weird. Yeah. There's a chance we whiff. There is a chance we whiff. I will go ahead and use this guy. No! Oh, it's terrible. Really? You stupid duck. Don't whiff. That's not enough damage, I don't think. Oh, come on. 10 damage. Really? Drat. Alright, that is terrible. Okay, so we were 10 HP short, which sucks. If you have Turo Scenario, I am hitting concede. If you have Turo Scenario, I will hit the concede button. Okay, it's a Poffin. Bit of a jump scare there. No, get that thing away. Disgusting card. Don't want to play against it. Oh, that sucks. We were 1 Pokemon short. We're going to have to research, I think. Like, we will have to research at this rate. I don't think we can win with the Solana's aid. It's not enough. Oh, if that had just not had a Hero's Cape, this would have been going so much better. So yeah, you don't get a prize at the very least. At the very least, they don't get a prize. Right. I mean, I could finish them off with Starmie. That's not terrible. So we go down to 3 cards in deck. Did we not have any more thingies? I thought we did. Oh, this sucks. I thought we had more of them. Okay, apparently we don't. I think we also just need the energy, so splash. Oh dear. Yeah, this is a bit annoying. What was in the prizes? I thought we had more Sacred Ash in deck. Did we just not? Okay, there's a Sacred Ash. That doesn't really help us, though, if he uses Dust Skull on Magikarp. Because I think we just lose at that point anyway. Like, I don't think we have enough steam to keep it going. We can try. Can always try. So yeah, these combination of cards are really annoying to play against. Like the whole Noctowl Rotom plus Terrapagos plus Dusknoir plus the whole search your deck for any card you want plus free energy every single turn. You know, it's just like, ugh. I mean, okay. But that thing can't attack. So you've got to pay the retreat cost now, if you want to do that. I'm assuming that was a misplay. Which I'll take. So yeah, I probably should have attacked with Staryu last turn. That was the correct play. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So at the very least, they don't have any more energy beyond this, but they can just, like, do Fan Rotom. Oh, that kind of sucks. I like that hand. Okay, we got a Hassel. Hassel's not bad. So maybe it's better if they take a KO, actually. Yeah, maybe it's better. But, like, the thing is, right, if we Hassel then attack, we actually just deck out and lose. So, like, there's a bit of a conundrum here. I'm sure my opponents also realize that. Okay, so they pay the energy. I think they must have, like, Rare Candy or Charizard in hand. They must do. Yeah, bonk. That's fine. We'll do that up here. I still think we've kind of lost this, though. It's a bit of a shame. I think we were close. I feel like we were kind of close. So we can get Gyarados. We can get that. We can get the energy. Yeah, I mean, we don't even have another energy. Like, yeah, we are not winning this. Which is a bit of a shame. Oh, wait, did I need to take Poffin there? I think I did. Do we have another Carp? 2, 3, no. Okay, so we Ash all the Pokemon in. I mean, does it really matter? Probably not. I mean, we'll need another Gyarados, though. Better get them back. I guess another Psyduck. Right. I mean, we're not attacking with Starmie if we do this. But I think if we don't get an energy off the discard, off the prizes, rather, we also just lose. So, yeah, that's kind of a problem. Because there's no energy left, is there? No. What a deck. Right. Energy on Gyarados. Splashing Panic. Alright. Goodbye. One of these has to be an energy. Or, like, something we can actually use. And we don't get it. We lose because we don't have any more energy. That's great. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Because, yeah, if we'd had, like, Energy Ash, then, yeah. I think prizing 2 of these just was awful for us, really. And maybe I could have used more Hassel in the early game instead of relying on research. So if my opponent doesn't attack us this turn, we might be okay. Okay. I mean, if you want to pop that, go ahead. Be my guest. Be my guest, I dare you. Playing with fire there, buddy. You are playing with fire. Sacred Ash. Let's get it. I mean, it doesn't really matter which ones, because we've won anyway. Oh. And just to be safe, I don't trust myself. Yeah, I don't trust myself. I think I'm doing enough damage anyway, but I'm a bit tired. I don't want to second guess anything. Right, with no cards left in deck, Gyarados swings for the final KO. Epic.